Hello there. Looks like we're going to be playing a game together, or just more aptly by myself. Let's get into it. I just had a Red Bull, so we'll see if that's useful. And we're playing on my alternate account, Man Hours, with a setup that lately hasn't been benefiting me too much. We'll see if it will do so today, though. I think I went something like 4-8 yesterday, which is not good. See if my friend Unladen is online. He's not likely to be. But if he is, I will invite him into the stream. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, looks like we got a match against a Bronze General. And I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that name. We use the setup which I've already informed you guys is not particularly effective. Just move a couple things around. Spy. Maybe I'll do this instead. This general behind spy. Streaming now if interested, prob's busy, which is understood. Right? Right. Okay. Here we go. Click ready. Click that ready button. Boy, I wish I had some more Red Bull. I went for the kiwi apple flavor, and it was pretty good. All the flavored Red Bulls are fairly convincing analogs of real-life flavors, but it says there distinctly right there on the can explicitly that it is artificially flavored, so I don't know how they do it. So I'm not super accustomed to commentary. We'll see if I can pull my weight on this one. Okay, so I'm going to move up with this lieutenant on the right. I find that I've been doing this pretty frequently lately. I watched an Oisak video whereby he says it's really common for players to have either a sergeant or a scout on either of the far flanks. So we'll see what's happening. Bomb. Okay, so I'm already getting the sense that we might be dealing with a blitzer. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to bother scouting this. I'm just going to assume that it's bombed off. Maybe not the most intelligent of assumptions, but I think I'd rather come up with one miner instead of wasting another scout if I'm going to have to counterattack. Plant that right there. Okay. And bring the scout back. I'm not really paying attention to what he's doing, which is always ill-advised. So he's coming down with an unknown piece. Hopefully it's not the marshal immediately, because then it's all but a foregone conclusion that I'm going to have to trade. And I think that I will move up with this scout. Okay, I'll move up one more time with the scout, see if I can't scout this piece right here. It is merely a 6. I think, given that that is a 6, I'm going to attack up at the 5, scout. Move up with 5. And plant that 5 there, because there's no way he doesn't have that covered. What to do now? Well, which of these pieces is likely to be higher than a 5? It's likely that one of them is higher and one of them is lower. or both could be higher. One of them is almost certainly a major. I think I'm going to move out with this 7. See if I can't capture a scout off of him. Okay. Attack up or to the left? Well, it's not likely that one of these is to be the spy, so maybe I'll just let him carry on with his attack. And we'll move up with this 5. And wish me luck. Okay, so it is merely a sergeant. A little bit of a reversal of the norm there. So let me see if I can't recollect which pieces have been moving. I am less than frightened that this is the spy, so I'm just going to go ahead and take. Minor. What a goofball. Okay, so now I have that major advantage, which is nice, but it's a major for a captain, so it's not completely ideal. So we have the lieutenant over here. I'm going to move over with this 5. And my friend Unladen hasn't responded. He's probably busy. Prob's busy. We'll move back with this captain. As you can see, I'm not a particularly good player. I am only a silver scout, but I have gotten as high as silver major on my main account. And yesterday I did beat a gold miner, which is a highest ever victory for me. Wasn't a particularly difficult game either. I am up a lieutenant, so do I want to risk the captain here? Probably not. So I'll bring this captain over in front of this bomb. This is likely to be something higher than a 5. Move back with that. Move back. And I'll let him work his business. Or in fact, I might even attack over with sergeant. It's a 9. What a silly Billy. Oh, there's my buddy. Give him a good ha-ha. Okay, so this sergeant is known. We know that's a lieutenant, so there's no point in moving up with the lieutenant, moving up on the lieutenant with this known sergeant. And I'm scarcely paying any attention to what's being moved up here. Let me see. I am up to Louis, so let me move up with this Louis. Very nice. And then I think I'm going to plant it right in the middle here. Ah, shucks. Okay. Let's see if he recollects this captain. And I don't even remember whether or not this captain was revealed. Again, as I said, I'm unaccustomed to commentating. Lieutenant Captain, right? Lieutenant Captain. Boy, my memory is poor. Move back with this Marshal. And I think I'm going to go ahead and scout up. Scout. That's okay. So what is he likely to be bringing down now at this juncture of the game? Wasted that Louis. Don't want to waste another cap. So I suppose I'll move down with cap and get ready to play some D. I'll move out with major. What the heck? And likewise this sergeant. He's moving a boatload of pieces, and I'm not really paying attention. It's not great. I need to work on speaking while playing. Move up with this sergeant. He's probably going to attack it. I would. Okay. Move up again. Probably attack down, but I'm looking to get a fix on this piece right here. Back. Not looking to lose that major advantage. This is not as aggressive as I would ordinarily play. Let's see what that is. That's good. That's a fair result. Colonel. Me likey. See if I can't get a fix on this piece, which is acting like something good. Go ahead. Block with Marsh. Colonel. Unknown piece. Behaving like something high. Okay, so this was a lieutenant, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe this is a captain. I should move over with this known sergeant. Okay, moving over with captain. I think I'm just going to go ahead and trade if he comes down. Oh, that's a lieutenant. Well, that's fine. Get that Louis back. See what he's going to do now. Utilizing very little of his buffer, which is common of players at this level. And I'm getting the strong sense that his right side is his weak side. But it's altogether possible that he's bluffing his left side as his strong side. And right now, I really wish that I had been paying attention to what all has been moving on his side of the board. But let's come up with this sergeant. And he's coming down to either get a fix on something centralized or quite simply to capture this captain. What would he be coming down to capture captain with? Well, I'm not frightened. A 6. Okay, so he's playing a pretty smart game. He's draining my pieces. Okay. I'm getting the sense that I may be justified in feeling entitled to begin disarming the right side. Perhaps I'm wrong. I'm going to go in with this captain now. Or am I? Yeah, I'm going to do it. You only live once. No coverage. Okay. So it could be that he has a triplet of bombs right here. And there are more than one way. There's more than one way to figure that out, but I think I'm going to use the simplest method. Bam. So we got 2 bombs diagonal from one another, and I wish I hadn't wasted that miner on this side. So I wonder if he's coming down to get a fix on my colonel here. Move over with cap. Down a major, up 2 caps, no 5 bombs. It's lotto time, I think. So what to do? I think I've been concentrating more on speaking than I have on it. Playing with any degree. With confidence. It's the only word that came to my head. So I don't know what's coming down right now. And like I said, I'm rueful that I don't have another miner on this side, because I get the sense that I can just pick off anything that's in this area. A waiting move. Right. And if I were a betting man, I would place his spy right here. Move down. This very well could be the marsh. But I'm going to let him pursue that for now. And I'm going to move up on this lieutenant. Okay. So I guess I have to create an escape lane for this colonel. So we'll move down with this major. See if we can't make him forget what all has moved. Okay, move up on this lieutenant. And that's an easy take. Fill these in. See if we can't force him to forget. Him or her. With a name like this. I just made a mistake. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Boy, that was a blunder and a half. Okay. And I may have to trade generals now, because it's only been a couple moves since I planted these down here. And it's all but a foregone conclusion that this is a spy. Okay. Came down with general. What I should have done was I should have gotten my colonel out earlier, moved it all the way. No, I really didn't have much of a plan of attack. I didn't have it covered. And in all likelihood, he would have gotten this captain anyway. So that was poorly plotted out, given that he knew the location I had Marshall from early on. So this game is not looking to swing in my favor presently. Like I said, I'm not a particularly good player. One of these is the spy. I guess I need to come back around the middle. Okay. And he probably wouldn't mind trading at this point. Has that Louis moved? I think just in case I'm going to give it the old shift. Okay, so if this player is as straightforward as one might assume based on his ranking, ELO that is, and his win-loss ratio, it might be safe to assume that we have a spy right here. Okay, get that out. Get that out. See what he does here. So does that confirm the location of the spy, is my question. Well, what it does do is it puts his general in an awkward position. Okay, so does that mean that he has his colonel guarded by his 1 over here? Because I was thinking to myself, I should press up on this colonel over here now. I suppose I should get my general out anyway, because he's playing defense. Ooh, maybe I can drag him all the way over here. So is this the marshal? Is that what he's saying? Okay, so we got the spy right here, we got a colonel. I'm sorry, we have the general and we have a colonel. And we have another colonel. Oh. Okay, well that was somewhat unexpected. Should I let him... I guess I'll take with this major. So that's not great. Not that I absolutely needed the spy, but it was a useful thing to have. So I'm thinking this is still the marsh. And he's got everything pretty much locked down, which is why I should probably think about getting this miner up over here, which is precisely what I'm now going to do. Colonel. Colonel. General. Colonel. Spy. And I think this is the marshal. I think it's likely that he would plant the colonel by the marshal. Scout it. It is. He's going to trade. Okay, so let's assess the damage here. I'm up 1 major. I am down a colonel. I am up 1 lieutenant, and I'm down 1 captain. So that's not as horrendous as I had initially assumed. Let's check my stream health. Probably nothing doing. Oh, hey. Well, it could be me that's watching, right? Right. Let's do this. Minor. Well, okay. I bet he doesn't remember that these have moved. So we have 1, 2, 3 bombs. And wouldn't it be nice, though, if he had a wedge located over here, which would mean that I could go to town on all these pieces in here. Which is what I might now do. Okay, he's moving to the very back with his colonel. Bomb. He has another bomb. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bombs. Or is that 1, 2, 3? So we had a bombed-in miner. Okay. Let's move out this 6. Like I'm after that colonel. And the other colonel's back here. Okay, that's good. Okay, what else can I position over there? I want to draw his attention to this side. And what I want to do is I want to get in here and just lotto. Just Lottoberg. Oh, he's ready to watch it. And my buffer is running down. So how can I do this intelligently? We'll move 1 over here. Spy. Okay, so that was the spy. So I seriously lost track of his other colonel. Is that the case? Well, we know that one colonel is right here, which is fun. And what do we want to do? We want to drag him to this side so I can make way in the middle. Okay. I bet he doesn't remember that this is a major. So we'll move out with this major. Okay, 1 more. I suppose that's his other colonel. So we don't want to go down a major, but I am fairly confident that I can begin lottoing in here. There we go. So I'll start coming down. I think I may have to sacrifice this major to the cause. He'll probably proceed to chase. If I were he, I would likely do just the same. Yes, so we do need to drag this general as far to the left as we can. He's not really in a great position. Okay. Move this to the left again. If he's smart, he'll understand that I'm trying to bring my general down the middle. So we know the location, the whereabouts of 4 bombs, one of which has been disarmed. So we have a diagonal pattern right here. What else are we likely to find? We know that we have a colonel right there, which if I can get my general up to this location, will be devoured. And I'm down to 53 seconds buffer. It's not unusual for me to run my buffer down like a maniac. Ugh. See if my buddy's in the chat. Yes, sir. Which is an Americanism. That's the skinny. Okay, so he's taking a while to contemplate his next move, which I understand, because I think he may have finally wrapped his head around the concept that I know 4 of his bombs, that my general is still unknown and on the board, obviously, and that if he doesn't defend adequately, I'm in a position to pick up several pieces and gain back the advantage. Or better yet, I might just get a buffer rundown. I'll take a gimme. Alright. Meant to say righto. Tell him what's what. Tell him I don't want to make it too obvious. Okay, so he's been burning his buffer for approximately 2.5 minutes now. He may be AFK, grabbing himself a Red Bull. Or a glass of skim milk, if he's health conscious. But also ill-informed, because milk has been known to cause cancer. This is also a nutritional channel. I smell like a wet dog that was dry and is now wet again. I smell like a dog that's been soaked in Mountain Dew. A dirty dog indeed. Am I seriously just going to get the buffer rundown win? Lotto with Colonel. Bet he has 2, not that sort of 2, colonels, comma, and I do not want to trade. Look at me arguing with the consummate master. For those of you who don't know, Unladen Swallow is presently ranked 13th in the world, which is actually inaccurate because several of the top 10 accounts on Stratego.com are in fact aliases. So he's more like 8th. So I have no rhetorical right to be arguing with him. Right, I'm just saying you should. And I got the win. I think I'm gonna cool it after that heated battle, that close-knit victory. It was hard fought, and toward the end there, I didn't know if I was going to get it. Also, I'm new at this, so if at all possible, be patient with me. And I think that's going to be it. Thanks for watching if you did.